What's up, survivors? Welcome to another ARK tip video. In this video, I'll be showing you how to build a rock elemental trap. Now, this trap is a little bit different from other ones I've seen. I was just kind of messing around the other day. In fact, I got some ideas for my rock elemental trap from the new Giga trap that everyone's been using with the triangular roofs all pointed in a circle. And while I was messing around with some of those structures, I figured out that I didn't actually need as many materials as I originally thought I needed. So without further ado, let's get into building this trap. It looks kind of backwards and counterintuitive, but I promise it works. So first off, you will need 2 triangular foundations, 2 triangular metal roofs, and most of this is all metal, by the way, because rock elementals can damage stone and wood, so you're going to want to make the majority of your trap out of metal. So 2 of those metal foundations, 2 metal triangular roofs, 2 metal ramps, 4 metal double door frames, 6 pillars, 4 metal ceilings, and then about 4 wooden ladders just to get up to where you're going to put the cannon. And of course, you'll need a cannon and however many cannonballs you think you'll need to tame that level of a rock elemental. I think for a 150, it takes anywhere from 12 to 15 cannonballs total. And then I just have some extra wooden triangular foundations and wooden pillars to help out with spacing while we're setting up the trap. And by the way, without the cannon or the cannonballs, that's a total of 540 metal ingots and about half that or a third of that in cementing paste. Now, the first thing you want to do when setting up this trap is find somewhere relatively flat. It doesn't work as well on kind of sloped or slanted terrain. So once you've found somewhere flat, just place one of these triangular foundations and then use 5 wooden ones to space it out. And then place your second metal one. We're actually going to demolish these wooden ones later, or if you're fast enough, you could just pick them up. Now, once you have them positioned like so, you want to get on this side where you can see the 3 like flat ends of the wooden foundations. Use your pillars, go into first person view, try to get in the center of this one, right in the middle here. Line that up about as close as you can and place it. And then you want to place your next pillar 1 whole foundation away and then a half. So this is actually where we're going to be putting the pillars. We can pick up these other 2. So you want to place the initial one, 1 foundation, and then a half foundation. And you want this to be 3 high with a ladder so it doesn't despawn, of course. And then we can get rid of these. Now that we've gotten rid of those wooden foundations, the next thing we're going to do is place one of these double door frames on the outside here of these triangular foundations. Place a ramp on each one. And then when we go into the inside, we'll place the roofs. We want them to be pointing up towards us. That can sometimes be a little difficult because it wants to go on the other side, and it should look something like that. So what we have so far is where the rock elemental will actually be trapped. Next, let's set up our cannon, which is going to be about 3 foundations or 3 full pillar lengths away from our original metal pillar that's set up there. And then we can just get rid of those wooden ones because we don't need them. And then now this is the part where we're going to use our metal ceilings. Just place them like so. So 1 in the middle and then 1 on each side. And then of course, this is why we have the ladders. We're just going to set up some ladders so we can get up there fairly easily. On top of this platform we just made and facing where the rock elemental will be trapped, we're going to place 2 of those double door frames going up and then 1 metal ceiling just to kind of help protect the cannon that we're about to put down here. Now you want to place this cannon as straight as possible. You don't want to accidentally hit your metal walls, and as close to the edge as you possibly can. So just kind of walk back this way, and you want to leave yourself maybe just a tiny bit of room to walk around, but you shouldn't need too much. You should still be able to get up here. Just like that. Looks pretty good. Let's see if I can still get up. I can still get up. Perfect. And that is the trap. That's what it should look like. If you want to add extra protection around the cannon, you could definitely put some metal walls, but you shouldn't need it unless there's a lot of rock elementals spawning in the area and you're afraid that they're going to attack it from the sides. So I just tested out the trap and it looks like I put this pillar just slightly too close, like maybe by a foot. So I'm going to redo this one real fast. It was about right there. Let's move it back just ever so slightly. Let's put a wood one to kind of hold place here. Just slightly behind that. That should work a lot better. So what I said about putting the pillar right up against the foundations before, maybe give it like 1 foot, then go back a foundation and a half, and that should work a lot better. All right, now that the trap is ready, let's test it out. So you'll want to find a rock elemental, obviously, then lead it kind of sideways towards your trap. You can use parts of your trap to take cover as it throws rocks at you. And lead it in kind of at an angle, just like this. There we go. Keep him aggroed on you so he faces the right way. And that wall right there just blocks the rocks when he shoots them at me or throws them at me. And he's down. And that's it for this arc trap video. If you found this useful or helpful in any way, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, or share it with your friends. I'll see you next time.